Hello everybody and welcome back. Once again we are playing Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod, as Meleys Brightflame of Sharp Point. So before we begin, I just wanted to thank everybody who has watched this campaign and supported the channel. I love the comments. I like the different Accolade names. I absolutely really appreciate it. It means the world. Love the likes and love the support on this campaign. So I continue to play this as often as I can. I'm absolutely in love with this game. Crusader Kings 3 is awesome. The Game of Thrones mod is absolutely incredible. So I'm just, I'm loving it. So I'm loving it all. But without further ado, let's get in to the campaign. So Meleys is currently 14 years old. So she's almost a full-grown adult. She is betrothed to Mayron Darvarian, which he is a lowborn. Recently, we promoted him to an actual house, so he just we rose him to nobility. But the reason why we picked him was because he's quick, and I'm hoping that our future generations of Brightflames can all have this quick trait, and they could also have Lady Meleys's beautiful trait. So that's what we're kind of doing. The Lord Driftmark, the Lord of Driftmark Montfort is still a bastard and a half, so we're gonna try to do something against him as time goes on. Jaime Lannister is still alive, unfortunately. He's 37, so we're gonna have to take our revenge out somehow. To the Lady Meleys of Sharp Point, I am writing to all the Lords of Westeros to let them know that the truth has been hidden for far too long. Despite what you may have thought, Jon was in fact born to the union of Lyanna and Prince Rhaegar of Dragonstone. I ask that you and the rest of the realm recognize this new reality and the implications it brings. So this is from Howland, the Skygazer of the North, so a reed. So he's in the neck. So he's like in this area. So, wow, he somehow found out Jon Snow's true identity. And, well, this is certainly interesting. So, Jon Snow is now a Targaryen. And he's a fornicator. What's going on with that, Jon? And he's not on the wall this time around. He's actually... Where is he at? He's still at Winterfell. And he's 19 years old. Damn, if we could marry him, wouldn't that be something? What if we, like, get him onto our court? Nah, he won't accept. Wouldn't that be something? We'll have to figure something out with him. So he has now claims on all of the Seven Kingdoms, the Crownlands, Paramountcy of Dragonstone, King's Landing, Dragonstone, King's Landing, and Dragonstone. Okay, so very interesting. But gifts for the lady. My mother Valena has been especially thoughtful lately. She's always brings me the best presents, making her the best regent. Ah, there you are, young mistress. She laughs as I bound into the courtyard, where the woman awaits with something covered in cloth. Today I've got something very special for you, she whispers, conspiratorially. With that, the cloth falls away to reveal tall stacks of silver and gold coins shaped into the form of a crown. Very interesting. I don't understand what my mom is doing. It's like she hates me and will treat me poorly, then she loves me. Just doesn't make any sense. So what a beautiful surprise. So she'll pay us 50 gold. We gain 15 opinion of us, and the Regency scales swing 5 towards her. What is it at currently? So it's still pretty low. It's only on like level 1. If it goes to level 4, she could like siphon gold. She could do all sorts of different things that can kind of screw us over. But it's honestly not bad where it is. Arm wrestle to double it? Let's just arm wrestle our mom. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a good play. There's a 50-50 chance that she pays us 75, she loses 25 opinion, and the other one she loses 10 opinion, but it'll still swing either 10 or 5 towards her. Thank you, but I've already got one probably. You know what? I'll take it. 50 gold. 50 gold's 50 gold. So it's still right before level 2. Most of our other Regency secessions are selfless. Is she selfless as a regency? Where can we see something like that? Either or. Disputed heritage. My maester has brought me a letter of the Raven that Lord Silas claims that he has gathered enough proof for everyone of Gerda's true. Gerda is in fact Jon's child, and she is a bastard. Jon Snow of Dragonstone has a bastard? With who? Lady Osha of Skagos. Far northern old gods. So she's a wildling. Oh, Lady Osha. She's a wild oat. A fame trait. Interesting. Who would have thought? That's crazy, Jon. You wild animal. Alright, so we'll continue on here. We can still declare some wars in the Stepstones. We might think about that. I absolutely love the Accolade names that you all have suggested in previous videos. So we'll have to think about doing something like that. Maybe adding another Accolade, but for now, I don't want to rename the Dragon Knight just yet. Because that's what my father put in, you know? So we got to respect our father's accolade, if you will. To the thoughtful Melis, I have prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I have enough to finally give us the rightful lady of the Lordship of Longbar. So 66 gold for that. Thank you, Mom. You kind of paid for that. So we get an unpressed claim on that, and they lose 30 opinion. Can we declare war on him? So they have two allies. They have Lord Walton of Rushing Ground and Lord Wendemere of Hazewood. So 2,000 versus 1,000. We have one ally, which is of the Witch Isle, which is up here. And they have an ally here and way out here. So I think we could probably take them. But I'm going to wait a little bit until we're of age. And in the meantime, maybe we should raise the Dragon Hunters slightly. It'll cost us 93 a month for full maintenance. Unraised, like 2. So we'll still have like 1.3. But once they're raised, it'll cost us quite a bit. Let's do it. Okay, so 0. Alright, let's actually decrease that back down. Never mind. I'd rather gain money than increase our military prowess at the moment. So we'll definitely think about that. We'll add the Lordship of Longbar to the county, or to the Duchy of Sharp Point. My friend Rhaegal is recommending to invite Jon Whiterose to court. He assures me that Jon Whiterose will accept my invitation. He's an experienced diplomat, he's a competent steward, and he's an experienced schemer. Those are decent traits. He's lustful. But I do gain 20 stress from that. It sucks being shy. Loses 10 opinion of us. He has 100. I think we're even above 100, to be honest. He's not worth it. If any of these were in the 20s, I would actually be like, 20 stress makes sense. But no, let's just lose the opinion. Sorry. We just don't need anybody right now. Rhaegal suggesting that my wet nurse Rosalind, guardian of Jon, who's also quick. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, that's Rosalind's child. Yeah, sure, of course. Giles, Hago. So that is Walters. Yeah, sure, educate him. Everyone gets educated. Every child, even though they didn't show up to my my Meet Peers event, yes, we'll educate them. So we'll continue on here. Nothing's going on currently. We're just slowly gaining an age. We're 15. Soon we will be the Lady of Sharp Point in just about a year. So I'm super excited about that. King Robert is no longer sharing power with Lord Eddard. Faction created. My maester has brought me a letter sent by Raven. Lord Harris claims that he's gained enough proof that Samantha's true parentage is of Lord Harris. So she's also another bastard from Samantha and Adrian. Okay, interesting. Who would have thought? I don't care that much, but okay. A faction has targeted of you disbanded the Loyalist faction. Now they're still here. Oh no, that's our liege. Okay. I'm out riding my dog Daeron beside me when he suddenly runs off into the hills. My retinue assures me he will come back, but what if he doesn't? I said he'll wait for me. I will be patient. I think that's what she'll do. She will be patient. But then again, it's my dog. You know, it's Daeron. Heal, Daeron. I said he'll wait for me. So I'll run off into the woods after the dog. Or be patient. She is patient. But she's also cynical. I don't trust other people. I'm also shy and generous. You know, I think she'll be patient. Maelys will be patient. Daeron will come back. I have a feeling. No matter how long I wait, Daeron does not return. No! Just as I'm about to leave, my friend Rhaegal appears out of nowhere. Daeron in tow. Yes, my friend, I do believe you lost someone. Such luck. Thank you so much. Rhaegal, you are an awesome friend. So we could propose an alliance with the Claw Isle. Absolutely. Yes. So the High Lordship of Claw Isle and the Celtigars we have made an alliance with. That is a huge alliance. Thank you so much, Celtigar. That definitely helps us in this war. Can we do this? Like now? So we need a hook. We need to change our vassal opinion. Or we need to modify our vassal contract. So what if we did this? We'll go for high feudal contribution, so plus 11%, so 50. Maybe not. Title revocation, protected, marriage favor, granted. It's a small price to pay, so opinion with the vassal, negative 15. But we could sanction a war if we do that. We have enough allies, so we're not too worried. So we'll be giving them about 1,062 additional levies. So we'll have about 1,000 levies. So we'll lose about 300. So we're actually, yeah, we lose about 300. But we can declare wars. I say that's worth it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Modify vassal contract. Greetings, my sensible vassal. Circumstances have made it necessary for me to make the following alterations to my contract. I trust that you will find these changes to be fair. So high levy contribution, yes, and feudal contract gains sanctioned war declarations. Ooh. Think we could do it now. But we shall wait until we're of age. I won't fight in the war myself. But we'll definitely send. So what does it look like now? It's a pretty close war. No, we have a huge advantage. My Admiral Denny Samtheon is suggesting that my courtier Sandor can become the guardian of Mataris. Mataris, sure. Sandor, you are very high learning, and very good diplomacy. So yeah, go for it. All right. So we are back at it. Sorry, my wife called, so I had to pause the video. You won't be able to tell, but I did. So, awesome. Let's get back to it. We are continuing on. Lady Maelys. Very close to 16. We are almost the official lady, and we can get rid of our evil mother as regent. Very, very soon. A scheme at court. My spymaster has come to me with grave news while someone, we do not know yet who, someone is plotting to kill Sarmian. Sarmian, why? Why is he important? He's just a courtier. He's not even assigned to a position. Maybe they just don't like him. Maybe it's the other septum that is. Maybe it's Ronald. Yeah, we're coming of age. With the help of Elena, I finally concluded my studies in the art of diplomacy. My achievements were not great, but it could have gone worse. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who have made an impact on the woman I have become. The friendship I share with Rhaegal meant a lot to me when we were both young, and to still have him by my side means a lot. Awesome. Awesome. We are a woman now. So we lost the trait Rowdy. Let's take a look at us. So we are cynical, we are patient, we are shy, and we are generous. We are an adequate bargainer. So we're a 19 diplomacy with a stewardship of 11, thanks to Rhaegal's book that he gave us. So we are going to be very so the way we're going to be playing Meleys is we're going to be very diplomatic, and we're gonna focus on building out Sharp Point. So that's kind of how we're going to play her, I believe, you know, based off of the decisions that we make. So awesome. I'm super excited for this. Let's go, Meleys. Now you need to have a kid. How old is he? He's 10. Great. So we're gonna be like, you know, so in 6 years he'll be able to be officially betrothed. So we'll be like 23, which is a good time to start having kids, you know. So we can end the Regency. Dismiss the Regent. Get out of here, Valena. You are no longer needed. And with our first order of business, we could go for diplomacy, so we gain 20% more experience in this lifestyle. It could be good to go for diplomacy. Or we could go for stewardship to gain some extra gold early on. One can never have too many friends, near or far. Regality flows from ritual, tradition, and glory, and family focus for fertility. That I'm all about. You know, diplomacy +2, fertility +20%. That's all very important stuff. So I think for our very first one will probably be the family hierarchy. So groom to rule. So our children will have better skills. And then maybe we'll even go for matriarch. So fertility +20, stress loss +20. That actually might be a pretty good option for Meleys. So let's choose a patron god real quick. Fertility, maybe. Prowess. Stewardship as the smith, but we lose 1 learning. Republic. We don't have any Republic vassals, so it's kind of pointless for that extra 1. Attraction +10, but fertility -5. No, I'm not doing that. Diplomacy, popular opinion +5. The father. The father and the father above reigns over the judgment, often being called to by the faithful to dispense justice and wisdom. He is held in high regard by most, and seen by some as the leader of the 7. I think we're going to go with that. Get some extra diplomacy. Get some extra skills. We can host a grand tournament. I don't think we're going to do that. We could pay homage, so we probably should do that first. Oh, damn. 40 stress? We are so shy. Damn, that's awful. That is absolutely atrocious. Okay. We'll have to do it. I mean, it's Stannis. We have to. Unfortunately. Bestow gifts. No, I don't want to do that. Favor hook. No. Demonstrate submission. Receive an oath of homage. So it'll cost us about 100 prestige to do this. We'll get Tristana Red Dune as our appointed master of travel. Caravan master. We'll definitely hire an experienced captain, and I think that's all we need. So we gain 100 martial and 100 martial if we visit these places, and 120 stewardship if we visit Hull. So I think we'll customize the route a little bit. So after Sharp Point, we'll visit Hull. We'll go through Spicetown and High Tide, and then we'll hit Dragonstone. So that'll be perfect. 14 gold it'll cost us. So let's start the travel now. All packed and proper, we finally come to the point. We are heading off to Dragonstone. Awesome. We've gained 120 stewardship lifestyle. Journeying through Driftmark, I pass by a particular looking tent, splayed open and with its yet more peculiar looking occupant inside. Come in, O mighty lady. I can tell you have many miles to go, and I can offer you reading of your future travels for a modest price. The strange man has piqued the interest of my entourage, but am I willing to pay for a reading? So we're going to gain 40 stress or 20 stress, which is all very critical. And I am way too shy for all that. I don't want to know my future endeavors. All right. So servants, usher me into Lord Stannis' great hall in Dragonstone, where he sits his throne waiting to hear my pledge. I kneel at the feet of my lord and pledge the many oaths of homage as his scribes record the event. With that, the ceremony is complete. I have nothing to offer my lord except my promise to faithfully serve as a vassal of the Lord Paramountcy. Stannis bids me to arise and confirms his satisfaction along with my rights to the lands I rule in his stead. Hail the Lord! Dynasty Targaryen gains 25 renown, 10, he gains some opinion of us, and we gain 150 prestige. So awesome. We got a lot of different events. We visited Dragonstone, got a bunch of experience from that. Tristana left our court. As long as I'm finally home. Oh, left our entourage. My regency ended. Valena Valerian gained 150 prestige. Greetings, my sensible vassal. You have been loyal and devoted subject. I wish to reward you for service. In recognition for this, I hereby offer you a position of steward of Dragonstone. Absolutely, we will accept that. So let's take a look at Stannis' council. So he has Master Orson as his castellan. He has Lord Merrick as his chancellor. That's our ally, the Celtigar. We are the stewards, so we gain +2 tax, +2 a month. So we're now at 3.9. We get domain taxes +7 and building cost reduction of -7. So that's huge. Monford is also on the court. That idiot. The vile Monford the Glorious. We have Lord Bors of Turtleback as his spymaster, and Lord Dale and Bear as his septim. So very cool. Is he evil? He's lustful, and he's a fornicator. Makes sense. Lord Dale. He's also cynical, so I think we like him a little bit. And everyone seems to like me. So that's awesome. Good stuff. So I think now that we are of age, we've completed all of our tasks. We're not going to be hosting a grand tournament just yet. We have a little extra gold because now we are on Stannis' council. I think it's time. I think it is time to declare war for Longbar. They have 2 allies. 70 prestige it'll cost us. The Lordship of Longbar. Let's do it. Raise all the levies. Oh, they have nobody. Let's immediately go there. And who is our commander? We have Hago as our commander. Let's make sure we're not fighting in any of these, just to be sure. Let's forbid ourselves. Harlan, we could recruit. Humphrey, Danis, Monterey's, Walter, Lucifer, and Rhaegal. Rhaegal, forbid you. You're my friend. You're not fighting. And plus, you suck at fighting, so it works out. Oh, no. A shadow over Sharp Point. The streets of Sharp Point have turned silent. The stranger has cast his plague over the once thriving metropolis. The skin of the infected is deep red and covered in lumps and bumps. Countless fresh scars over the skin from endless itching, and those hopeless eyes are bloodshot and red. Already people are calling the infliction King's Landing's pox. And it is happening on my own doorstep. There is nary a soul in town who hasn't been beset by this terrible disease, and it continues to creep towards the noble class fast. Someone should do something. Summon a maester. So we lose 300 legitimacy immediately. So someone should do something. Summon a maester. Your maester will provide numerous options to offset the plague. So that is not good. So there is a pox spreading, and it's already on Sharp Point. So there is a disease. There's the Reachman pox as well as the King's Landing pox. Is there a Northman pox? No. So we'll definitely have to deal with that. Maester, why don't you control the plagues as best you can? Our Maester is Sandor. So we'll try to do that. We could gain some prestige and monthly lifestyle experience, but I feel like that's kind of pointless. And monthly piety, no. We don't need the piety as much. We're good with piety, but... So King's Landing pox early prevention. The dim flickering light of Sandor's infirmary illuminates the scene as the physician lays out a plan of attack. I have a number of observations regarding King's Landing's pox. Chiefly, the way patients are riddled by scars and rashes like I've never seen. It is my opinion that his plague risks destabilizing the entire realm, decimating our people and crops if we do not take radical action. Ultimately, the exact strategy for preventing the spread of this plague is mine to make. A soft approach, Desperate measures are required, or the best action is inaction. No, we're not going to be inaction, even though we're patient. So I don't trust people. I'm shy, I'm generous, and I'm patient. Desperate measures. I feel like a soft approach would be more of a generous approach. I feel like that's what Melis would be doing. Let's go with a soft approach. Hopefully it works a little bit. Actually, let's take a look at this disease real quick. Is this deadly? So 0 fatalities. It is apocalyptic. The pox, which is diplomacy, health, catastrophic penalty. So it could kill people. So we are losing development. We're losing popular opinion. And the plague danger plus 10. What are we at currently? So it's almost 50%. So we're probably going to get -2 development a month, which kind of sucks. Freddie Martin's suffering a little bit. Okay. So let's focus on this battle. Let's take Longbar. Of course, a plague spreads right when we're about to go to war. It would seem moderate approach has proven successful with a slow in spread of disease symptoms among the commoners, though the impact is quite minimal. It should at least grant more time to work on a more permanent solution. Wonderful. Great job, Sandor. All right, let's win this battle. So 700 troops are showing up right now. Our Knight Humphrey Primrose wounded Joffrey. Our Knight Lord Gunster killed Joffrey. Well done. Invite Hubrand. He's 16 prowess. He's decent. You know, how's our stress? It's critical. Next level at 100. Ah, it is critical. Let me consider this. Open invite to court. Join C support. Will accept. Pay for travel is expensive. So, it's rough. I think we're gonna do it. We need another knight, and he's an aspiring blade master. Let's back up out of there. That's kind of loud. Aspiring blade master. He's a logistin. He's a military engineer. He's a rough terrain expert, and he's also a skilled fighter. He's a brilliant strategist. I feel like that's important. I mean, we're gonna win this war no matter what. You know? Do we need to? First off, let's call in Claw Isle. You know, we're not gonna take him in. I feel like I cannot gain the stress right now. We gain the trait counselor, so let's continue on with this battle. So we're still going to win. Our Knight Hugo maimed. Our Knight Master Michael maimed Lewis. Let's back up a little bit. That is a loud battle. Our Knight Lord Gunser wounded Lewis. So our knights are doing phenomenally well. So another 800 men are coming here. But we should win the battle by that point. Yes, we did. So, and we got 2,000 men joining us. Thank you. You have saved the day. So they're going to be running away. We are overwhelmed by stress. Damn it. So we gain the stress anyway. Victory at Longbar. Let's see the details on this. So Hago killed 27. Lord Gunser of Sweetport killed 25. Amaria, Humphrey, Master. So Joffrey is killed. We killed him. Who killed him? By Lord Gunser. Great job, Lord Gunser. And they had a lot more knights as well. Fataled Apoplexy. Okay. So we only lost 300. They lost about 400. So that's pretty good. Well done, everybody. Great little battle. So we could isolate capital. We could petition the liege. I don't think we'll do that just yet. Let's take Longbar first. So lately, it feels like I'm constantly being distracted by lavicious thoughts of erotic fantasies. With all the hardships of my everyday life, it is all too easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life, but what should I do about them? So we could gain the trait Reclusive, which would lose Rhaegal as a friend. So perhaps a new view of the 7 who are 1 will help me. So we could spend 100 piety and lose 30 stress. I'm okay to lose piety. Suffer another mental break. I will bite my lip and try to stay focused. I think we'll go with Valorism. Oh, wait. Oh, no. No. We can't leave the faith of the 7. What is reclusive? Diplomacy, stewardship, stress loss. Damn. I'm gonna bite my lip and try to stay focused, and then after this war, we're gonna try to do some things. Oh, that's why our mother, Milena, died of a broken heart, and she had the pox. Oh, that's crazy. So the disease took my mother. So that's why we gained the stress. 40 stress. That is sad. Well, she was kind of mean to me, so surprised that we liked her that much. She died of a broken heart. That is very sad. So I'm thinking let's gain 25 stress, and then we'll do some events. Maybe like pet our dog or something. Can we pet our dog? Pet Daeron. Yeah, let's do it. I find Daeron outside playing with some children. As he spots me, he quickly bounds over with his tail wagging. And as I crouch down, he promptly flops over onto his back. I spend many minutes petting his brown stomach, and it's been a long time since I felt this relaxed. Thank you, my friend. We need to do that more. Use contraceptives? No? Oh, no. So our liege of the Stepstones. Okay, yeah. These guys are attacking us? Yeah, that's a 1 war. I'm not worried about that. So they are attacking over here. They're gaining their troops. Tristana Red Dune is no longer our captain, so people are dying of the pox. Okay, we gotta do something. We gotta do something about this pox. So 384 have died, including a few of my own people. What is... So are we at 80% now? What does it say? So control is at 99. We're losing 7. Diplomacy or development's going down. We were at 10. Now it's at 9. So that's rough. That's rough. Empty council position. An admiral. Did we lose? No, Gunster's still around. Okay, so Hago could be our new admiral. Damn, Humphrey Fame Rose is absolutely phenomenal as diplomacy. How are you doing on this stuff? You're shit. Let us put Sandor, our maester, as the admiral, and we'll have him scatter fleets to do a supply duration and fleet movement speed. I think that should be fine. Isolate capital. Increase the plague resistance of your capital. Enter seclusion. Petition liege. Make yourself and your close family more resistant to plagues. You know, we really should. I mean, we're shy. We'd actually probably like it. So I'll select this action. You gain secluded for 5 years. Chance of infection minus 75. Diplomacy minus 3. Monthly prestige minus 50%. Legitimacy loss plus 20. Courtly Vassal opinion and Gloryhound Vassal opinion minus 20. I think we have to do it because we cannot afford to die. We cannot. Carried far away by the stink of the capital's heart late at night, I and my family may remain distant from the people of the realm until such a time that it is right to emerge. Communications will be limited and my throne will feel empty, but we should remain safe for the death and decay beyond our far modest walls. So choosing to travel at any point during your isolation will end your isolation. So for 5 years. Okay, we got to make sure we remember that. Let us continue on the war. Another counselor died. Master Michael of Fredimont has died. So that is our knight. So he is dead. We're going to unpin him. Unfortunately, he died of the pox. Our counselor died. Daenerys Samthian. Oh, this is getting brutal. Of course, right when we come of age, a pox breaks out. Courtier request to marry Monterey's. Okay. So you got over us, I see. Good for you. Seducer, deceitful, temperate, arbitrary. You have really great intrigue. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we're gonna win this battle as well. You are not married. Oh no! Our spouse died. Our betrothed, which, mind you, could be okay. You know, we were supposed to gain a trait. Can we marry Jon? No, he won't accept it. He will not accept it. It would make sense, Jon. Why wouldn't you? But he will not accept it, and I'm not gonna lose out on her. So, oh, let's see how. No, 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 no. Lady or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortal. It is too late for caution. What are we ill with? Oh, we're just normal ill. It's too late for caution. Oh, God, no. All right. Let's look at this first. I could not believe my eyes when Sandor pulled a severed hand from his satchel. The black spots on his fingers sent chills down my spine, and I am demanded to know where he got it from. He only hushed me and proceeded to rub the severed hand against my chest. I thought it would be impossible to fear worse than I already did, but Sandor has proved me wrong. Oh. Chastised position for botched treatment. Severe penalty. Oh my God. Are we gonna lose? Is this the end of the campaign? My friend, have you heard what they call you, my friend? Rhaegal says to me while rearranging his shirt, they call you Lady Meleys Snapdragon. Oh, I love that name. Spectacular, is it not? It's on the lips of pleasant and noble alike. A cause for celebration, I think, Rhaegal exclaims with a cheery tone. I can get used to that name. Okay. We have to figure something out. What can we do that improves our health? Sworn Shield. Personal Champion. Septa, we don't have enough to do that. Maester. Oh, my science. This is so bad. We are on death's door. Please don't die. Please. Alright. We have to find a spouse. It is imperative that we do. Oh. We can restore Accolade's decision. Let's look at those accolades real quick. So we don't have an accolade. We could restore the old one. Oh. I'm freaking out. I'm shaking. We cannot die. This will be the end of the campaign. Task aborted is no longer to continue with the oversee of the realm. Why? She's an adulterer. What is going on? Monthly lifestyle experience. This is so bad. Okay, we're gonna win this battle. I am inspecting a tax collecting in Tally Hill province. Everything goes quite well, and we are going back to the capital together with my soldiers, but suddenly I hear loud shouts. Help somebody! I rush forward, breaking off from my escort, and found my uncle Victor fighting off the attacking bandits. Victor Velaryon. Okay, that's our... So, I don't hate the Velaryons. I just hate Montfort. I must rush to his rescue. Should we even do that? Let's rush to his rescue. 63% chance. The hero in distress. I just arrived in time to cut one of the scoundrels off guard and strike him on the head. The rest of the bandits run away screaming. Victor passionately hugs me and clings to me more and more. I don't think you should do that. I am very sick. You have saved me, Meleys. I want to give you all of me. You leave me no choice. Let's quickly before anyone sees. I don't understand what Victor means, but I guess. You lay with Victor. What? 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 What the hell? I would lay with Victor. It's my uncle. He's 28. I will not look at him anymore. Again, a week. Your relatives won't try to seduce you for 10 years. I mean, I'm having these fantasies, right? This is crazy. And I'm ill. But my child will be a bastard if I do. Not sure if I want that. Because I don't have a spouse. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to find a spouse and marry off immediately before we do that. And then he won't be a bastard. Oakhart. Where are you located? So that is Oakhart. He's 17 years old. He's a great strategist. And he's a knight. He's deceitful. He's brave. He's temperate. We might have to marry outside the Valyrian. Oh, well, let's just check real quick. Westerosi. Let's check before we do that. So Crispian, he's of age. Corlys Wells. He's a thrifty clerk. He's 26, kind of old. Crispian is an eager reveler, but he's also lowborn. So he's the only option. Corlys. Lordship of the Scales. There's so much going on. Alright. Where's the Scales at? Okay, so he's a lord of the Celtigars. We might have to do this. Might have to marry him. Corlys Wells. He's a Westerosi Valyrian, which kind of goes with our deal here. All right, let's do it. Maybe he gets sick and dies. Victor and me take pleasure in a private conversation when suddenly a door opens. Tavia barges into the rooms. Explain yourself immediately. Is there something going on between you both? No way. So, I'm afraid you misunderstood. Let us explain. My speech makes the dimwit to apologize. I managed to deflect the blame away from us. 76% chance. It's a great opportunity to overturn the situation. I can make silent anyone with my spies. I managed to deflect the blame away from us. This one's a higher, so let's talk it out. I managed to deflect the blame away from us. Oh my science. Dude, this is wild. Okay. So we're still out here fighting death. We have won another battle. Let's check out the details on that. Lord Ellis of the Scales. I believe that is, no, that is not who we just married. That is not. It's someone else. But we killed 3 people. Lord Arena Griffport. So we killed Edwell, Dafin, and Scalera. Slain in battle. Defeats dying from the plague. So you're welcome. And Donnell has died from his wounds. There's Donnell. I remember him. He's another counselor of ours. Of intrigue. So we are losing people left and right. Right when we come of age, I swear we're doomed. We are absolutely doomed. They don't like Targaryens. So let's get him, Humphrey Famerose. He's a great diplomat, so we'll do that. Our spy master, Tanda, has 28. Lara has 27. She's beautiful, seductress, and she has the pox, though. I don't really want someone from the pox. Tago's wife. Let's go with Lara. She's not disease-ridden. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hope that we do not die. I'm so worried. I accept your marriage proposal. Awesome. So if I do gain pregnant, it's of him. Victor Valerian managed to find a safe nook away from the public gaze. An old shelf filled with dust-covered armor. Here in the darkness, we ecstatically indulge ourselves in forbidden carnal lust. His hands embrace me. It looked like the whole world has disappeared, but suddenly I hear noise from the window. Some noisy child looked inside, got carried away, and fell right on a straw pile. Without a doubt, he saw everything. Oh my god, 40 stress. We cannot afford more stress. Corwin Celtigar is killed. We're no Jaime Lannister. We're not just gonna kill him. We're generous. Oh, and that's Corwin Celtigar. That's the son of Merrick. Oh my god. This is just getting intense. Alright. It's already happened. I hope he... Unwelcome witness remains silent. Okay, awesome. With my marriage to Lord Corlys, the realm expects us to throw a suitable, extravagant wedding celebration. It is well within our right to collect a royal aid duty as part of this, but some may consider it tasteless to levy an extra tax during a time of jubilation. I'll let my subjects enjoy the festivities without worry or care. I'm generous, remember. I'm generous. So we're going to do that. Knight can be reinstated. We'll figure that out in a little bit. So we still have the siege. Victor comes to me and asks softly, I'd like to know who I am to you. It would let me stay beside you. Not a simple choice. Consider how others will take our relationship. Enough. This is the end of the story. I don't know. Victor Velaryon becomes my lover. I mean, it's nice of him to do that. I shouldn't have saved him from those bandits. We're still swaying Ronald. He probably already supports us at this point, right? Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. What should we do here? Serious decision. He's of our blood, and our kids will have, like, white hair, but I have white hair, so even if the Celtigar doesn't... He's a Crownlander. He's not even a Valyrian. You know, this will end. This will end today. Enough. This is the end of the story. Sorry. I had my fun, but I'm done. Invitation to Lorddale's Hunt. We cannot do that at the moment. We have to not die. Although it would lose us some stress, but... do something. More reports roll in that Lordship of Sharppoint as the King's Landing pox continues to rage. Ronald, having brought me to the latest of the missives personally, slams on a hand onto my desk. The people expect us to be performing some acts to help them, he insists, gesturing at a message. Now, I've seen this type before. All we need to do is purge some of the filthy animals that have been bedeviling the area. The affliction surely won't last without them. Ronald leans back in satisfaction as I ponder. It is the will of the seven who are one. Cats get purged by us. They must be the culprit. Disease vectors reduced for 5 years. We must cull the sheep. For 5 years. Or disastrous call. 50%. Don't be so ridiculous. Please ignored. Pets purged. Popular opinion. Ronald gains 50 opinion of us. He's already at 100. Oh, tough. Popular opinion will drastically go down. What are we at for popular opinion before we make these decisions? We're at 48. We could take the hit. You know, we're gonna have to pet purge. We're gonna have to kill all the cats and dogs. It's mean. It is mean, but we'll have to do it. We have to stop this disease somehow. The war is almost over. We almost got the siege. 4 days left. 3 days left. 2 days left. 1 day left. The war is over. My Septon. Ronald Sharppoint is suggesting that my husband, Lord Corlys, at Sharppoint become the guardian of Jon. Sure. You may educate Jon, Lord Corlys. Alright, let's enforce our demands. We have gained the lordship of Longbar. So awesome. We've won. Greetings, Lady Melissa of Sharppoint. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. You are much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to the bloodshed, I will comply to your demands. So be it. Disband all. We're back up to 3.1. We are hovering on death's door still. Low county control. Let's see if we can help that. Can we not? Increase counter control. Not valid due to target due to right click to cancel. Okay. I don't know why we can't. So we currently own it ourselves. We might give that land away, but at the moment we're fine. We're gonna keep that. Montford's dead. He died of the fatal apoplexy. Montfort has died. So who's in charge? Lady Rhaenys of Driftmark. I love that. They named her Rhaenys. That's great. Primary heir is Victor Velaryon. And she's 0 years old. She is just born. Lady Rhaenys of Driftmark. And the fat lady Walda Frey died of the pox. So did Montfort. Man, this pox is absolutely atrocious. So there's a lot of things here. Arrived to court. Educate child. Departed for court. Rosalind. Prisoners taken in siege. Siege 1. Let us go through all these. Danger, caution. Yes, yes, yes. Counselor died. Counselors died. Your acquaintance Mayron has died. Yes, that's when he died. We were betrothed to him. Departed from court. Lara, counselor, died. Yes, we know. Okay. This is very tough. We could ransom Milo for 10 gold. We'll do that. So, inactive accolades. Let's appoint somebody. Rosalind. You are now the Dragon Knight. And you know, while we're at it, let's get Humphrey. Watcher in the Hills. You know, I really like a name suggestion that I had in one of my previous videos. Knights of the Brightflame. I absolutely love that name. I thought it was very accurate. So Humphrey is now the Knights, is the head of the Knights of the Brightflame. So we'll create that accolade. Spend 100. And Master of Arms Hago is now disfigured. He has the pox and he's disfigured and he's wounded. He might not live long. But it is an idealist. So we gain some glory. What does this give us? Glory rank and valiant. So courtly vassal, minority, and minor lords. So that's what it does. Pretty good. So it kind of makes sense. Oh, Watcher of the Hills. Nope. This is Knights of the Bright Flame. Knights of the Bright Flame. So we have two accolades, the Dragon Knight and Knights of the Bright Flame. Just because our father named that the last one, we're not going to change it. Lord Corlys is going to be a Dragon Knight. Well done, sir. So please let us live through this. Please. We have to figure out a way. Is there any other decisions we can do? Refuse to become a captain. Manage the realms. Convert to local culture. Peruse artifacts. Emerge from seclusion. Not yet. Increase the plague resistance of my capital. Could be important. What would that do? We would lose legitimacy. How is our legitimacy? So we're currently at level 1. We lost quite a bit. Short reign duration. It could go up to 3. Recognized and lawful. Okay. We're not going to isolate the capital, unfortunately. But we're in seclusion. Because we need to live. We need to have a daughter. Oh no. Our counselor Hago died from his wounds. I knew he wasn't going to live long. Lady Adane of Swords Peak. Rhaegal. He's a great steward, though. He's not getting reassigned. I think it has to be Lord Gunsur. And then we will have a new Castellan. Walter. Rhaegal. But he's a great steward. I don't want to make him... Well, as like the hand of the realm. Might actually be okay. And then for the steward itself, our vassal and knight, Master Giles of Freddymont, will now be our new steward. Then you, sir, can probably oversee the realm. Vassal tax contribution or stewardship +6. Let's oversee the realm with Rhaegal. You are going to assist us with managing the domain. Because he is great stewardship. Alright. Let us see if we can survive this disease. Knights of the Bright Flame need a worthy successor. We have Harlan, but he's probably going to die, so we'll just leave it as is for now. Another counselor has died. Lara has died of the pox. Very unfortunate. Let's assign Tanda, a drowned god, an Ironborn. Very interesting. Let's assign her. She seems to be pretty good. All right, let's continue on. We have succeeded in taking Longbar for ourselves. Way Castle. As long as we live. Pox, my lord. Grave news reaches me. My husband Corlys has fallen ill with smallpox. No, the future is uncertain. Death lingers closely by his bedside. Yet all is not lost. Corlys might survive, should luck be on his side. Only the father knows his fate. The physician wants to know how the lord. Be cautious. Do no more than what is necessary. Time for drastic measures. Successful treatment. No. Lady Meleese of Sharp Point has finally found peace at 16 years of age. She died. What is going on up here? We are bugging out up here, but she has died from a botched treatment, dead in the prime of her life. She will always be remembered by her stunning beauty. Your lineage has come to an end. For decades you have followed the dynasty of Targaryen and has grown into a dynasty of high prestige. This is crazy. That is unfortunate. Well, ladies and gentlemen, quit this. So, ladies and gentlemen, that ends this campaign quicker than it began. Episode 4, Lady Meleese of Sharp Point has died. The Targaryen Dynasty has ended. It is no more. Well, I'm going to be starting a new campaign here soon. I will put out a poll to see what we should do next. Let me know what you think. Like this video, and hopefully I could do another campaign here soon. So I'll probably record one in the next couple days, so we'll do something else. But damn, that sucks, Meleese. Absolutely unfortunate. We were doomed to fail from the beginning. Nothing but misfortune. So on that note, I will end the video for today, and I will see you all in the next one.